Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel where we spill tea left, right, and everywhere in between. Today's video is a mini tea of everything that's happened recently on the internet. We are going to be talking about MGK explaining why he broke a champagne glass in his head, the vlog squad exposing Dobrik for being chaotic, and Eva Gutowski being called out for shading her ex Brent Rivera. But before we get into all of the tea, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Alright, let's get into the tea. Alright, so first on our list today is MGK explaining why the heck he broke a glass in his head. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically a few days ago, Machine Gun Kelly injured himself on purpose during an after-show party. He was standing on a table and trying to get the crowd's attention and just smashed a glass in his head.
Together, bro, I don't give a shit. This is a motherfucking...
Right after that, he started performing one of his songs and was bleeding while singing. He even posted pictures of his injury on Instagram.
Gross.
After the party, he was seen by paparazzi and said that he never felt better. And the other day, he was on the Late Night with Seth Meyers' show and he explained why the incident happened. He had this to say.
So what happened last night?
You know when you clink a champagne glass with a fork
To get people's attention, to start a toast? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have a fork.
Okay.
So I just clinked it on my head.
Okay. In medicine, they call that asking for it.
Yeah, so I had a serious case of that last night.
And here are some comments I thought were funny. Oh my god, he's so edgy. Must be nice to have health insurance. To be honest, if he does this regularly, it would explain a lot of things. I feel like Megan is finally beginning to be embarrassed. I really want to know what goes on inside this guy's head, but at the same time, I don't. Next, let's talk about Dobrik. We recently covered his choice of attorney for his new lawsuit with Jeff Wittek. You can watch that video if you want more details on that, but he's been in a bit of a hiatus. He hasn't posted a video on his channel in 3 months, and his last podcast episode was way back in April. He has been active on TikTok though, so he's not completely off social media. David has also been filming his show on the Discovery Channel where him and the vlog squad are traveling, going on different adventures, and apparently he has a pizza company coming soon. Paparazzi have asked him when the launch is. Maybe he's trying to avoid the drama and scandals that he's been in this year. The biggest one being the Jeff Wittek one and a few smaller things like his NFT scam and talking about it with FaZe Banks, where he addressed it in a podcast episode that never aired. So Zayn and Heath from the vlog squad have been giving updates on what's happening on the squad and with David. In their latest podcast episode, they shared that David has been kinda chaotic in the recent Europe trip. Their podcast is called Unfiltered and their co-hosts are Matt and Mariah. They were talking about their adventures in Paris and David was there. Zayn, Heath, Mariah, Todd, Natalie, and Ilya were there as well. Some of them were going for the first time and David was really excited to just get their reactions for no particular reason whatsoever, by the way, because he wasn't even filming because he's not making vlogs.
In the car and we go straight to the Eiffel Tower. We're like, we gotta see this. So we get in the van, we all hop out, and we're like doing like this whole reveal thing. It's our first time seeing it, so we couldn't look the entire time in the bus.
It was so annoying too.
David was gatekeeping the Eiffel Tower until we got there. Like, stop looking out the window, don't look, don't
like
look.
the vlogs are done. The vlogs are over. Why are we still being surprised?
He wasn't vlogging though. He just wanted to.
He just likes to see the surprise. He likes a reveal, no matter what it is, on or off camera. So we're like, all right, fuck it. It's our first time. We'll let him see our faces.
People have been wondering if the squad would continue to make content together. For example, when COVID hit and David was like, guys, I'm taking a break. I don't know when I'll be posting again. Nobody knew when or if he would be returning. Then, with the scandals last year and even now, it just seems like the vlogs get David in more trouble than benefit him at all. Plus, everyone in the squad seems like they want to focus on their own brands and businesses. Another thing that was mentioned in the podcast was that David is in his, quote, club era.
Well,
so this whole trip got
okay,
fucked up.
then we'll get there. Sorry.
There was a lot of fuck ups.
David's going through like a club phase.
Yeah.
He's a little late.
And they described him as crazy and frantic. He would randomly leave them and go on his own adventure during the trip. And also, he may or may not have gone into some trouble.
Eiffel Tower lights up at night once every hour.
Right.
For 5 minutes.
It twinkles. So the last one is at midnight. So we obviously
light show.
wanted to see it. midnight comes around, or it's like 11:55, and David is freaking out because he wants us to go see the Twinkles. But this was after the 4-hour dinner. We weren't going to make it. And we were just like running late, and we were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm not going to be able to see this, whatever.
At this point, we knew we were going to miss it.
Right.
Mariah said in order to see the Eiffel Tower at night, David would wave at any car to pick them up and just show that he had $25 on hand because it would take too long to get an Uber.
So David is waving down any car, not taxis, anybody. He's pulling people over.
Just trying to stop people on the road, like,
random
take us,
people.
will you take us?
We don't have cash. So I have American cash. I have $25 American cash. So David's screaming in the middle of the street in the middle of the night, $25 American. We have
I have
money.
cash.
I have money. I have money. And we're all just like.
And there's groups of people all looking at us.
There's some sketchy groups
on
the side.
It was
and we're
a
like, yo,
dicey
David.
area.
I was like,
David.
stop screaming. You have cash.
We have
Take us
money.
somewhere.
We're American. We have money.
And we're stupid.
And every
By the way, guys, $25 is not that much in euros, so I don't know who would agree to do that. But I don't know. The stories were funny, though, so if you want a good laugh, watch that episode. But anyway, some of them made it to their next destination, which was Mykonos in Greece, and the other guys stayed for one more day in Paris, and it seems like it was a whole other story.
Best part is they're texting in the Europe group chat, so we're all sitting back at the airport watching them panic. Where are you? I got a cab. It's so
It was
funny.
fucking hell.
It is
So
hysterical.
finally,
How do you guys feel about the Vlog Squad members doing their own things and moving on? I've seen a few of them have their own podcasts or different business ventures. Also, do you think the Vlog Squad hype is over, or other groups collaborating like the YouTube and TikTok houses are not as interesting? It looks like people are gravitating towards individuals who are a bit more laid back rather than constantly being in dramas or crazy hyped up situations. I don't know, let me know your thoughts on this YouTube/content wave shifting in the comments down below. Alright, and now the main tea for today is about Eva Gutowski, aka MyLifeAsEva on YouTube. She has 11 million subscribers and was one of YouTube's OG it girls. You know, one of these beauty/lifestyle gurus with the super bright and colorful thumbnails, the ones who were popular for their morning routines and back to school hacks, DIY projects, and vlogs back in like 2014 to 2016, Bethany, Moda, RCL Beauty, Alicia Marie, etc. You might also know Eva from one of her songs called Literally My Life. Actually, I don't think she's been on a lot of drama. Correct me if I'm wrong. Most of the YouTube girls from that community weren't problematic. They would be the ones to have a lot of brand deals and collaborations. Although these days she seems to be posting much more provocative content. At least her Instagram is more on the spicy side. I think she used to have an OnlyFans. I don't know if she still uses it. She's also expanded her career to making music and having a skincare brand and more. So a few weeks ago, she got into some heat for exposing one of her exes, which is another YouTuber, for being bad in the bedroom. She was playing a truth or drink game with some of her friends for a video. There was Charly Jordan, Bryce Hall, and Harry Jowsy. She was asked the worst influencer in bed, and she straight up name dropped him.
No! I got one line. Worst influencer in bed award goes to.
Oh, why'd you look at me, Charlie?
I swear to God. We know who this answer is.
No, we don't. Tell me.
Drink or answer it. I want to do it to him.
Say it.
If anything, it'll only motivate him to get better.
Yeah, he'll be more focused. I'm a focused game.
I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Brent. Because he lacks experience. That's all it is. That's
Brent?
all it is. He lacks experience. He can
Whoa! What?
he can get there someday.
Brent Rivera?
She wasn't necessarily mean towards him, but it was just awkward and could have just sipped her drink and let people guess. And people got upset with her being shady. There were so many comments on that video along the lines of, you could have not answered that and just drank. We didn't need to know this. Why would you talk about someone publicly like that? Also, people were calling her out on her hypocrisy because she's all about spreading positivity, but that wasn't really positive. The guy she was talking about was Brent Rivera, who has over 19 million subscribers. Brent films sketches, challenges, and posts a lot of content with other big names. He even made a video with James Charles, which I don't know if that's something to brag about or not, but yeah, he's been quite active on socials. Him and Eva were pretty close a few years ago. They would always tease fans with the relationship like they were just friends or dating. But allegedly, they did date for a brief moment, but things didn't work out, though they stayed friends and are still close. But anyway, Eva didn't really bring up the situation. She didn't say anything until a few days ago. VidCon was last weekend, and as we know, it tends to be a mess every year. There is always something to talk about from this event. This year, it seems like a TikTok event rather than a YouTube convention. Usually, YouTube would be the main sponsor, and this year it was TikTok. Also, we just talked about Eugenia Cooney being accused of going to that convention and being rude to Adam McIntyre. You can watch my last video on that. But yeah, lots of interesting experiences happened. So Eva and Brent actually got together and discussed that video, and this is what they had to say.
I was asked who the worst influencer in bed was, and I, for some reason, said Brent.
It was me. You apologized. I mean, I thought it was funny. I thought it was just a funny little thing. Like, it was super just like...
Because it wasn't my channel, I couldn't obviously edit it, and I guess it made for good content, so it went out on the internet. But I reached out to Brent. I apologized immediately, like, sincerely. Brent thought it was funny, but still, like... You know, still, I wanted to apologize because I didn't like what I said.
Let me just say, it was awkward to watch. She said she felt really bad immediately after saying that, and she was embarrassed. Brent, on the other hand, found it funny and wasn't upset. And apparently she talked to him and apologized right after the video was out, but since it wasn't for her channel, she really didn't have any say in what's cut, blurred out, etc. So that's why it was left in the video, which sounds like BS. You could have said to Charly, hey, can you bleep this part out of the video? I don't want it to be there. They probably thought a little drama wouldn't hurt anybody, which is true. The situation isn't the end of the world, but yeah, she could have said something while they were filming or just text her friend and not have that part of the video. And the reason Eva and Brent got together to make this video explaining what happened was because a lot of people were making edits on TikTok about their relationship and even accusations because of their age difference. She wanted to clear things up. They have 4 years of age gap, Eva being 27, turning 28 this month, and Brent being 24.
Because I didn't give a response on the internet, they started making TikToks about our relationship, and false rumors started happening saying that we were, like, you were 17 when we were dating. Everyone that knows Brava knows that's not true, so we don't even have to explain that. Stop telling me to unalive myself.
But it seems like Brent was upset because there is a video where his response wasn't that positive.
Here's the thing, right? I love Eva, so I have no beef whatsoever with Eva, right? Yes, she did say that. She said that I was the worst YouTuber she's hooked up with in bed, right? You know, she said because he's inexperienced. We were young. I was young. In fact, I'm 4 years younger than Eva.
Oh, crap.
Damn. And that was a long time ago, right? So
she was probably already like super experienced, and that's why,
One user commented, the thing is though, Brent did not find it a funny little thing. There's a video of him talking about it where he's upset. Eva responds saying, he filmed that after we had moved on. It was for content and we didn't realize it would blow up in the way that it did. Another user said, I feel as though bleeping out his name in the video would have made it better content because people would be guessing. Eva responds saying, I agree, if it were my video, it would have been cut out completely. I don't know, guys. Eva and Brent are saying that they're past this and it wasn't a big deal between them, so I guess that's good. What do you guys think? Make sure to comment down below. Okay, so that was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. We post new videos every single day. And for now, here is some eye bleach.